Hello? Hi. Hi, Jonah. You're what? Oh, okay, let me look. I was working from home and I got a phone call from Jonah. Hold on, Jonah, let me look. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Wait, is it? Let me check to see if there's food in it. Yeah, it's here. Okay, maybe I can give it to you over the fence or something. Okay. How long until it's your recess? Okay. If I don't see you at the gate back here, then I will walk it to the school, okay? All right. Love you, buddy. Bye. I was working from home and I got a phone call from Jonah saying that he left his lunchbox here. All of last year, he not once left his lunchbox at home, and today's just the second day of school, and he's already left it. It's actually not like Jonah, huh, Ryan? Ryan and I are actually both working from home, and Titus is working from home also, as you can see. But it's not like Jonah to leave his lunchbox here. But as you guys saw earlier, well, I don't think you guys saw the boys leaving for school this morning, but they are off to school. I'm just gonna go over across the street and give this to him. I think it's okay, I'm not quite sure. All right, so I told Jonah that I was gonna walk his lunch over here. I don't know if that's okay for me to do or not, but let's see if I can. Okay, recess is over. But they are playing outside, but I just didn't feel comfortable once I thought about it, like handing a thing over to an elementary school. I don't know, it just sounds suspicious, doesn't it? I'm just gonna leave it here, and I have a couple errands to run today, so I'm gonna drive it over to school in just a little bit. Well, this definitely was not part of my plan to be ready this early, but that's all right. I am going to get ready for the day and run over to take a sample over to Titus's, which is our dog, over to the vet. They wanted a stool sample. It's a part of his puppy care, so they wanted a stool sample, so I gotta take that over to the vet today, and then the twins actually got a list of supplies for school that they needed, so I'm gonna run over and do that, and then on top of that, I'm gonna take over the lunch for Jonah. I got too many kids. I'm gonna take over Jonah's lunch to school and drop it off, so I may as well just get ready and leave for the day. Even though it's morning, I like to work from home in the morning rather than switching my day around, but it is what it is. I feel like I've not done a get ready with me video with you guys in a very, very long time, so I'm going to do that with you guys today. So I'm not too big of like a do your makeup with me fan, but I do feel like I've learned a lot about makeup, especially in 2020 during quarantine. I watched like a lot of makeup videos, so of course if you watch makeup videos you've become a professional at it, right? So I've learned that one of the most important things about doing your makeup is finding a good moisturizer, and I found a really good moisturizer that also has sunscreen in it. So I use the Aveeno Positively Radiant blah 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 daily moisturizer, which has sunscreen in it, and it has SPF 15 in it. So, and it's total soy complex, in case anybody's curious. So I use this on my face already. I did a pump I had like pretty much 3 small pumps, moisturize my face. I've been on TikTok lately, so TikTok made me go and buy this Pixi Skin Treats Glow Mist. This is a nourishing mist. I let the moisturizer sit on my face for a minute, and then like I let it dry off, and then I put this on my face for another minute, and I had fanned that off, and then on top of that I did a matte finish setting spray on my face. Typically, well, a lot of people do the setting spray after their makeup is done. I actually do both. So I've done that, and it sat on my face for a minute. I actually kind of want to make sure that Jonah isn't panicking about his lunch, so I want to take it there sooner. So instead of just letting it sit and like finding something else to do, I went ahead and fanned it. So I have an envelope in there for fanning. And then usually the next thing that I do, have a little bump right here, and it's clearly, as you guys can see, it's driving me nuts. I had to pick that off. And then what I do is I'll moisturize my lips while I'm doing my makeup. because I've noticed that when I'm doing my makeup, I'm actually not eating or drinking anything. So it's a great time for it to just let it sit there. And this is the NYX. This is Juice Gloss. It has electrolyte in it, so I've been using this one. I really like it. The one that I'm using is Pomegranate Clout, so it's just a lip gloss. It's like a couple dollars, nothing expensive, so I have that. Sometimes I will use a lip mask just because I like the oils and stuff in it. This came in one of like my beauty box subscriptions that I have. So then what we are going to do is apply concealer. What I've been doing is just warming up my concealer. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit on my hands, or on my fingertips really. And what I do sometimes, well, this time I actually ended up just putting it on my face myself, but I make sure that I warm up the actual concealer first and then I apply it on there. But I go ahead and conceal as well as I know how to. One of the things that I learned with concealing or putting on makeup is to always make sure you're going up instead of dragging your skin down. You want to make sure you're going upwards because you don't want, I don't know, that's what they said. Okay, not a professional makeup person, but I was like, you know what, that makes sense. Why would you want to be dragging your skin down? Which actually for me personally, it was a very, very hard habit to get into, which you guys can tell I'm not doing it still. I keep going up and down both, but around the eye especially, you want to just make sure you're not pulling that skin down because it's a very, very, very sensitive area right here under your skin. So just dab, dab, dab. I'm just blending it in the best I can. Let me work on this a little bit and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. And then what I'm going to do, I have a whole drawer right here, a whole bunch of drawers actually, of just makeup, and a little bit more makeup. So today, I have a lot of different kinds of foundations. It all depends on my mood and what I'm going to be using. Today I am going to use my MAC Studio Fix. This one actually has SPF in it also, and the color that I use, I think, yeah, it's a letter. I don't think the sticker's on here anymore, but it's NW43. That is my, it's one of like the darkest colors that they actually have over at, I don't know, I think maybe, I don't know, it's a pretty dark color. Is that you, right? Somebody's at my door. All right, I think it was Ryan. He went outside. So, I'm just gonna put this on my skin. Just a light layer of it, really. I'm gonna blend all of that out. I'll see you guys in a minute. Sometimes I will put my foundation on with that beauty blender, which, in case you guys don't know, this is a beauty blender. Sometimes I'll put my makeup on with this, but sometimes I will just apply it with a brush, which is what I did today. This brush, I wish I could tell you, it's a pretty old brush. I think it's a Maybelline one, but I'm not sure if this brush is used for what I'm using it for, and if it's supposed to be for some other kind of makeup, but to me, it doesn't really matter. As long as it works for me, if you ask me. All right. Make sure I get as close to my lips as I can. There we go. So this pretty much is done. I'll put my brush back. And then I kind of look to see if my eye needs a little bit more help sometimes, but I don't feel like it does today. And the next thing that I will do is put this back because I forgot that I have been really liking my eyebrows to have this like shape lately. So what I will do is I will take my, is this NYX or e.l.f.? This is e.l.f. I also have a NYX one, but I will take my Precision what is this called again? Ultra Precise Eyebrow Pencil, Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. And I will kind of pencil in my eyebrows just because I do have some eyebrows that aren't there anymore. And so I'll just pencil it in, and while I'm doing that, I will always shape it too. I do have to get my eyebrows threaded because my hair does grow really, really fast on my eyebrows, and it like usually grows right here. And then the next thing is going to be my eyeliner and my mascara, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Eyebrows are done. I'm going to apply the NYX Worth the Wait volumizing mascara in the color black. So this is the before. Mascara is done, and let me show you guys what a big difference putting some eyeliner on my waterline makes. See if I can do it on the camera. Clearly this is just my opinion, but look at that, look at that. So that's done, and then I'll probably put on a little bit of bronzer. Y'all know I'm a dark-skinned human, so you might laugh at some of the products that I put on, but I do really like the way I look with bronzer on. Let me find my bronzer real quick. I use the Iconic London bronzer, and it's called Ultimate Bronzing Powder. Sweep across your cheekbones and the bridge of your nose and along the hairline for ultimate sun-kissed bronze. Can also be used to contour and sculpt the face. So let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. I got a brush, did this, and didn't, you know, the ding 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 on top of it. I actually have a garbage can on the bottom right there. So usually what I'll do is I'll just dust it off in there. Gotta blend real good is what I heard. Here we go. Oh no, that was my cellular device. That's right. And it also suggested to do it on your nose, so I'll do that. And then also your jawline, which I think it takes away your double chin. I'm grateful I don't have one, so it doesn't really apply to me, I think. All right. And then just up here, because I've seen other people do that too. So I am so sorry if you guys were here for a makeup tutorial. Y'all came to the wrong website, to the wrong area. And then what I also try to do, and at this time I'm actually not going to use this part of it, but I feel like the bottom part of my eye is really shiny, and I don't like that. We can't let people know that we're shiny. So I will take a brush. This is the RT402 brush, in case anybody is wondering. And I'll just take my powder and I will kind of just shove it inside here to control the shininess. A lot of people set their makeup, which I have setting powder and everything, but y'all, I'm going to Walmart to get school supplies and drop off poop sample to the puppy's vet, so we're not going to be using Laura Mercier nothing today, okay? Like, they don't, I'm going to be carrying poop, for goodness sakes. And then just like that, I'm ready. Sometimes I'll do like a little bit of, actually let's just do it to show you guys, but sometimes I will do a little bit of highlighting powder, but I won't do it where your typical highlight goes. I'll just do it on the corner of my eye right here, because somebody suggested that it actually opens up your eyes. Oh, my eyelash is here. And I feel like it does. It just kind of brightens this area, which I'm here for. Not too big of a thing, but you know, it is what it is. And just like that, my makeup is done. I'm gonna leave my moisturizer on. Again, I'm going to drop off a poop sample to the vet, so nobody cares what I look like, to be honest with you. Okay, I put my hair up in a braid-ish on the side right here, and then just left the rest of it down. I have really good hair. I was blessed with naturally good hair, so I'm grateful for that. As I was getting ready, finishing my hair, putting on deodorant and perfume, I was like, did I even explain to you guys why Jonah called? But maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But just going into a little bit of detail of it, today's the second day of school, and he called and he said he forgot his lunch on the island, which is definitely not like Jonah whatsoever, but something must have happened. He must have been rushed out the door, or grabbed his water bottle, or had to do one more thing, like give Titus a kiss or something before leaving. So long story short, I am going to drive over his lunch to him, because I was going to drop it off at the school. I just started my car. I gotta unlock it and make sure my garage is actually open, because we don't want to inhale any of those lovely exhaust fumes. I'm gonna drive it over to him, because I was like, you know what, how inappropriate does it look, just an adult handing over a bag to the school while school is in session? I'm not gonna be that parent. I will tell you that I definitely thought that I was going to do that. But then, like, as I went out there and I waited, I was like, this looks bad, guys. Let's not do that. So I'm gonna drive it over. You guys already know I got a couple errands to run, so let's take you guys along with us. Just kidding, with me. Ryan's still gonna be at home working from home because a man's gotta make money, so a woman's gonna spend money. You know what I mean? Just got to Jonah's school, so I guess all 3 boys' school. I'm gonna drop off this, I almost said sample. Watch me drop off the poop sample to the school and then lunch to the vet. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing would that be? That was kind of random, but out in the office, they have like a little bit newer staff, so I'm not really familiar with anybody in the office. But she's like, oh yeah, just leave it there. And I did, but it's like in a public area, so anybody can grab it. But I wrote his information down. And I'm like, okay, thanks. And she did call him. It's not that I don't trust him, but I'm just like, what if somebody else comes in and takes off with his lunch? Which, you know what, now that I think of it, they always have hot lunch at school. So I think he'll be fine. They have a very good breakfast before they leave, so no big deal. Oh shoot, I need an oil change in my car too. Somehow I can't add that to my list. Man, oh man. Next step, vet. Gonna get my keys, my phone, turn off the car, and the sample. Oh, I gotta grab that too. Here we go. Got the whole shebang. They gave us a little thing that it goes in, but I was like, oh, let's put it in a Ziploc baggie to be on the safe side. Y'all, not me running into the door, almost close to, as I was getting into the place, because sister over here did not realize that they follow COVID procedures still, and they were like, ring the doorbell before you come in, with a big old sign posted right there, and I'm like, what? And the door didn't open, and I was like, what in the world? Anywho, they have the specimen. I will say I am grateful that they have hand sanitizer available after leaving the place, because I just was like, bro, ugh, dog poop. I mean, granted, like, it was collected in the cleanliness way possible, but still, you know? All right, next step. I'm starving. So we're gonna ignore that and probably somewhere along the way get a very unhealthy snack, but we're gonna go to Walmart and figure out this list of stuff that the kids need for school. And then, what else am I supposed to do today? I think that's it. There was something else, I forgot, but I still gotta work. Oh, the lunch. The lunch is already given to the school, so I gotta do a few things. And my mom actually wanted some stuff from Walmart too, so I think what I'm gonna do now is do my errands at Walmart and then head over to my mom's house, drop that off, and maybe my mama can feed me lunch. Mama's homemade cooking, can't top that. So a quick phone call saying, hey mom, what you got for lunch? I'll spend some time with her, drop off her stuff, and then head on back home and hopefully get a little bit more work done. If not, I'm gonna have to work this afternoon when the kids come home from school, because today's Tuesday and today we play volleyball and we don't want to cut into volleyball time. We got lots of things to motivate me today. I've got this. I keep finding commercials and just want to listen to a good song. Ouch. I was very successful at Walmart. I'm grateful that I was. I am done here. I'm going to go get my mom because she actually wants to run a few errands, and then after that I'm gonna run home because I got 2 gallons of milk also while I was here. So run home and drop that off and then take my mom furniture shopping. She is on the lookout for a gray couch. She remodeled her entire house and she used to have like grays and nudes and all that color in her house, and we are not in love with her gray couch. She doesn't care, she's gonna settle with it, but we're like, listen mom, the only thing that's left is for you to get a couch that matches, and that's it. And we had a yard sale at our house and I sold a lot of our stuff in the yard sale, and I didn't take any money from her because I said, please, please, please buy yourself a couch that matches, because then your house will come together beautifully. So I even promised her that I would take her couch shopping. So she's got a lot of options. She's got me to take her shopping, she's got yard sale money, and she made a good chunk of money in the yard sale. She only has to put in a couple $100s to get a couch, as I've seen the prices of couch. She wants kind of like a sectional like we have. So I get to go couch shopping with her. I'm grateful that Ryan's working from home, so just in case I need a little bit more time shopping with her, he can always get the boys from school. So we're led to success today, if you ask me. I think we found a couch. Yay! We're just gonna do different configurations on it, so we'll see how this works. I want to see your reaction.
Where'd you get it?
If I find them all over this house, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, you can make Titus a blanket out of that if you want.
He's gonna chew it up. I can't.
Okay, you can make whatever you want out of it. It was actually on clearance because the whole yarn wasn't in there, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's so big. Hey, you're not gonna buy my shoelaces?
Oh my goodness, you guys, something really funny happened. So you know how I was telling you guys that Jonah called me from school saying that he had forgot his lunch. I was like, it doesn't sound like Jonah, something must have happened, and blah blah blah. Well, long story short, the kid that had called me was Malachi. Malachi came home from school. I was like, oh, Jonah forgot his lunch today, and he goes, that's funny because I did too. I was like, no, because I only took 1 lunchbox back to school. He goes, mommy, I called you. Hega random, but that is what happened. I didn't recognize my identical twin boys' voice over the phone. How embarrassing as a mom, but I don't know, have you guys done that? I can definitely tell Silas's voice from far away, but boy, I dropped that ball when it comes to Jonah and Malachi's voice. But the phone call was just him forgetting his lunch on his 2nd day of school, and it was definitely Malachi and not Jonah. So that is all. We actually just got here to play volleyball. I have some fruit cut up and some water. Silas and I usually share water because I try not to drink too much water because I'm gonna have to use the restroom as soon as I start drinking water. I'm not gonna use the restroom here. Look at this dude.
Hello.
Woohoo! No training wheels, just living his best life. All right guys, we're gonna play volleyball, so I'm gonna end this vlog here. Catch us on Instagram, if not on our next vlog. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh my goodness, you guys, something really funny happened. So you know how I was telling you guys that Jonah called me from school saying that, oh gosh, sorry about the sun. Hold on, it's gonna get better. Okay, this is a little bit better. All right, this is a little bit better. But you know how I was like, oh, Jonah called me from school saying that he had forgot his lunch. I was like, it doesn't sound like Jonah, something must have happened, and blah blah blah. Well, long story short, the kid that had called me was Malachi. And I was like, when Malachi came home from school, I was like, oh, Jonah forgot his lunch today. And he goes, that's funny because I did too. I was like, no, because I only took 1 lunchbox back to school. He goes, mommy, I called you. So Hega random, but that is what happened. I actually didn't recognize my identical twin boys'
phone, our twin boys' I didn't recognize my identical twin boys' voice over the phone. How embarrassing as a mom, but I don't know, have you guys done that? I can definitely tell Silas's voice from far away, but boy, I dropped that ball when it comes to Jonah and Malachi's voice. But the phone call was just him forgetting his lunch on his second day of school. It was definitely Malachi and not Silas. And it was definitely Malachi and not Jonah. So that is all. We actually just got here to play volleyball. I have some fruit cut up and some water. Silas and I usually share water because I try not to drink too much water because I'm going to have to use the restroom as soon as I start drinking water. I'm not going to use the restroom here. Look at this dude. Woohoo! No training wheels. Just living his best life. All right, guys, we're going to play volleyball. So I'm going to end this vlog here. Catch us on Instagram, if not on our next vlog. Thanks for watching. See you next time.